Chapter 11. You are listening at novelfull.audio. After telling Zhang Fan about his plan to lure monsters, Zhang Fan showed a worried look on his face. Yuan, it's too dangerous for a mage like you to lure monsters. How can you resist so many monsters, each with a fireball? I'd better go. After saying that, Zhang Fan posted the skills he gained when he awakened his profession: spell reflection, B-level, LV1. Casting requirements: shield effect, rebound spells that attack you within 1 second, with a cooldown of 15 seconds. Zhang Fan not only awakened a B-level talent, but also possessed a B-level skill. Professionals with 2 B-levels are rare. You must know that there are tens of thousands of professionals awakening in Zhongzhou every year, but only a few can reach B-level or above. The skill of spell reflection is useless in the early stage, because there are very few monsters that can cast spells before level 10, but it becomes a magical skill after the level goes up. In theory, spell reflection can rebound all single-target spells. There was once a level 70 shield warrior who reflected the S-level Great Disintegration cast by a demon lord, and the result was that the demon lord who cast the spell was directly killed on the spot. I have spell reflection, and if I'm lucky I can bounce back several fireballs. Zhang Fan took out a potlet-sized shield from his backpack and said seriously, the duration of spell reflection is 1 second. Many people have experimented and found that spells that attack shield warriors within this 1 second will be bounced back, but this is a multiple reflection skill that only high-level shield warriors can master. How can Zhang Fan, a level 4 warrior, use it? He said this just to comfort Lin Yuan. Zhang Fan has made the worst plan. The worst-case scenario is death. It is worth fighting side by side with a good brother. Lin Yuan listened to Zhang Fan and silently showed his shield value 10,000/10,000. Gulp. Zhang Fan swallowed his saliva after seeing the shield, and looked at Lin Yuan in shock. Then Zhang Fan seemed to have thought of something, and heaved a sigh of relief. He silently put the shield back into his backpack and found a place with a nice view to sit down. Oh no. After sitting down, Zhang Fan suddenly remembered something and said in annoyance. Lin Yuan asked in confusion, what happened? I forgot to buy a barbecue grill and a tent. Zhang Fan muttered in a low voice. This made Lin Yuan laugh. You think you are here for a trip? This is hell. Zhang Fan, who was sitting on the ground, lay down directly after hearing Lin Yuan's words. You go and lure the monsters. I'll take a nap. After saying that, he actually closed his eyes. Lin Yuan, well, the shield value on his body completely made Zhang Fan give up the idea of attacking. Zhang Fan, who was so excited just now, just lay down and played. Judging from his even breathing, he might fall asleep in a while. The conversation between the two did not take long, and Lin Yuan stepped directly into the wall. After entering, 2 magic fire goblins immediately looked at Lin Yuan. The hands of the 2 monsters lit up red at the same time. It was obviously the action of casting a fireball. Lin Yuan did not delay, and ran around the courtyard, attracting the hatred of the monsters to himself, and then hid directly under the tombstone. The process was also very dangerous. Lin Yuan counted silently and found that he had taken more than 30 fireballs. Nearly half of his shield was knocked down, and there were only 5820/10,000 left. However, Lin Yuan's goal had been achieved, and he was now hiding in the pit under the tombstone. What's that smell in this pit? That when Lin Yuan came to the pit, he smelled an unpleasant odor. Turning his head, he saw a lot of bones and rotten meat scattered around. These bones were of all shapes and sizes. Lin Yuan figured that this should be a mass grave of monsters. The unpleasant smell came from the rotten meat and bones. Lin Yuan had been hiding in the pit for a few seconds when he heard a lot of footsteps and shouts coming from all around. Jaligwala. Kuruka. That human is hiding in the pit. Kill him. Lin Yuan, who was hiding in the pit, didn't know what the monster was shouting. Hearing the footsteps getting closer, Lin Yuan began to cast a spell. After 3 seconds, with Lin Yuan as the center, the place instantly turned into a sea of fire. 10,000/10,000. Kill the fire goblin, and increase your experience by 90 points. Kill the fire goblin, experience points increased by 90 points. 2 seconds after the skill was released, a large number of kill prompts popped up. Lin Yuan was worried and waited in the pit for another 10 seconds. After confirming that there were no more kill prompts, he put away the skill. Climbing out of the pit, Lin Yuan saw an empty courtyard. As smart as I am, after praising himself, Lin Yuan walked around the courtyard. Strangely, neither the evil blood goblin he killed before nor the magic fire goblin he just killed dropped even a single item, and even their bodies were burned. Unwilling to give up, Lin Yuan walked around again, hoping to come across a treasure chest. Since the monsters didn't drop anything, shouldn't they compensate me with a treasure chest? But Lin Yuan was disappointed. There were only messy stones and broken bones in the courtyard, and there was not even a treasure chest. After killing a bunch of monsters, Lin Yuan's level also reached level 5, name, Lin Yuan, level, LV 5. HP, 500. Mana, 101000. Strength, 8, affects physical attack, physical defense, agility, 9, affects critical hit rate, speed. Intelligence, 30, affects spell attack, spell defense, physical strength, 10, affects health, resistance, skill points, 1540. Evolution points, 0. Free attribute points, 5. Talent, cooldown reduction, G level, skill 1, Heart of Magic, S rank, skill 2, Blazing Barrier, S level. Seeing his own attributes, Lin Yuan felt a sense of satisfaction. Life is so lonely like snow. So far, Lin Yuan has not encountered a monster that can resist for 3 seconds. Lin Yuan was proud for a while, and a door in the courtyard was opened with a bang. 4 dog-like creatures nearly as tall as a person walked out of the door. Flamehound, Elite, LV 10. HP, 32,000. Attack, 210. Primary Flame Antibody, reduces fire damage by 10%. Crazy Bite, the next bite attack of the Flamehound comes with 120% fire damage, with a cooldown of 15 seconds. After seeing the monster's attributes, Lin Yuan secretly said that it was a close call. Fortunately, he ran fast. When the gate in the courtyard suddenly opened just now, Lin Yuan quickly retreated outside the courtyard and did not enter the attack range of the 4 elite monsters. Lin Yuan's skill CD still has 1.5 minutes left. Facing 4 elite monsters, Lin Yuan has no confidence that he can hold on until the skill cooldown ends. Monsters, like professionals, also have different templates, which are divided into ordinary, elite, heroic, epic, legendary, and mythical. Lin Yuan has not changed his job yet, he is just an ordinary template. After he passes level 20 and changes his job for the first time, he will be upgraded to an elite template. Zhang Fan, who was lying on the ground, heard movement beside him and opened his eyes sleepily. What's wrong? Are you leaving after killing the monsters? Zhang Fan had a puzzled look on his face, thinking that Lin Yuan came to tell him to leave. This made Lin Yuan speechless. The battle just now lasted only 2 or 3 minutes, and Zhang Fan actually fell asleep, and slept so soundly. Lin Yuan had to admire Zhang Fan for having a strong heart. Chapter 12. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Looking at Zhang Fan, who was full of doubts, Lin Yuan said unhappily, "Elite monsters have appeared, I'm waiting for my skills to cool down." Hearing that there were elite monsters, Zhang Fan quickly got up. Elite monsters? What kind of monsters? I haven't seen them yet. Zhang Fan knew about elite monsters. Such monsters are usually extremely powerful, and some very special elite monsters are even more powerful than boss. After getting up, Zhang Fan didn't dare to get too close, and looked at the Flamehound in the courtyard from a distance. Damn, for elite monsters, any of these 4 elite monsters can be boss. Ignoring Zhang Fan, who was shouting there, Lin Yuan looked at the palace behind the courtyard. Zhang Fan, look at the giant snake statue. Is it red? That when I first came here, the snake on the palace was still gray like stone, but now it is slowly turning red. The giant snake statue on the palace is also a monster. Lin Yuan's heart trembled, and he had a bad premonition, because the snake statue on the palace is really too big, nearly 8 meters high. If it becomes a monster, it should be difficult to deal with. After waiting for more than a minute, Lin Yuan's skills were ready and he stepped into the courtyard again. The moment he stepped into the courtyard, the 4 flame dogs' eyes flashed with bloodthirsty red light. Without Lin Yuan's special greeting, the flame dogs all rushed towards Lin Yuan. The flame dogs were very fast. In less than 2 seconds, the flame dog in the front had arrived in front of Lin Yuan. opened its mouth wide and launched its skills to bite crazily. 480. A huge damage appeared in Lin Yuan's eyes. The three flame dogs behind him became even more crazy when they saw their partner's attack was effective. But their actions could only stop there, because Lin Yuan had already completed the spell. As Lin Yuan finished casting the spell, a protective shield flashing with golden light appeared around Lin Yuan, repelling the flame dogs. Along with the protective shield, there was also a sky full of flames. 8910, 8836, 8728, 8973.4 consecutive damages appeared on the Flamehound. Lin Yuan's skills are S level. Although the Flamehound has the skill to slightly resist fire spells, it can only last one more second in front of the S level. The health of the Flamehound is 32,000 points, and it takes at least 4 seconds to kill one. If the Flamehound has wisdom, it is estimated that they will decisively run back to avoid Lin Yuan's skills, and wait until the duration of Lin Yuan's skills is over before attacking. By then, Lin Yuan will be meat on the chopping board, with nowhere to escape, unfortunately. The Flamehound's brain capacity does not allow him to store things like wisdom. After being hurt by Lin Yuan's fire, the Flamehound became even crazier, but it was useless. Their attacks fell on the protective shield and did not even take away 1,000 points of damage, and they were burned to death by the flames in the barrier. Kill the elite monster flame dog and gain 300 experience points. X2. Kill the elite monster flame dog, gain 300 experience points. X2.4 consecutive kill prompts for elite monsters contributed 1,200 experience points. After putting away the skill, Lin Yuan found that the body of Flame Dog did not disappear. Could it be because of the elite monster? Lin Yuan was not sure, but he still walked forward to touch the body. You picked up flame boots. You picked up the blazing robe. 2 pieces of equipment dropped from 4 elite monsters. The drop rate is pretty good. Flame robe, bronze, equipment level, 5. Attributes, armor plus 10, HP plus 200, intelligence plus 5. Bronze, flame boots, bronze, equipment level, 5. Attributes, speed plus 1, intelligence plus 3, mana plus 100.2 pieces of bronze equipment, both cloth armor. Lin Yuan can wear them. After putting on the equipment, Zhang Fan also came over. I'll try to peel the skin. Zhang Fan took out a skinning knife from his backpack and squatted on the ground to start working. After 5 minutes of work, Zhang Fan had 4 furs in his hands. Animal monsters are full of treasures. These 4 furs can be made into a set of low-level leather armor. Even if they can't be worn, they can be exchanged for a lot of money. After putting the fur into the backpack, Zhang Fan saw Lin Yuan's slightly questioning eyes. My family is a butcher, so it's normal to skin pigs. Lin Yuan certainly knew that Zhang Fan's family was a butcher. He was just wondering why you, a shield warrior, still carry a skinning knife in your backpack. Are all shield warriors so idle? While the two were chatting, they had already walked into the atrium. When they arrived at the atrium, Lin Yuan's breathing suddenly became rapid. There is a treasure chest. A treasure chest emitting silver light appeared in front, and there were no monsters around the treasure chest. The moment he saw the treasure chest, Lin Yuan couldn't help but want to open it, but he suppressed this thought. Follow me closely, there might be invisible monsters around. After turning around and giving instructions, Lin Yuan walked towards the treasure chest carefully. When he arrived in front of the treasure chest, Lin Yuan remained alert and waited for 1 minute. Lin Yuan found that there were indeed no monsters, so he reached out and opened the treasure chest. You received 5 gold coins that you have acquired the sea-level skill Frostbolt. That you are under the curse of mana loss. 3 consecutive prompts sounded in Lin Yuan's ears. Lin Yuan put the 5 gold coins directly into his backpack and discussed with Zhang Fan how to divide them when he left the dungeon. Lin Yuan was overjoyed to obtain the sea-level skill Frost Arrow. It's like a pillow is thrown to you when you are sleepy. Lin Yuan clapped his hands and learned this skill directly. Before, Lin Yuan had been worried about having only 1 damage skill, but he didn't expect to get it directly from the treasure chest. Skill, Frost Arrow, Class C, LV1. Casting time, 2 seconds, consumption, 50 mana. Description, shoots an ice arrow at the enemy, causing 200 points of frost damage and reducing its movement speed by 20%, which lasts for 8 seconds, with no cooldown. Frost Arrow is the mage's conventional attack method. And it is also a skill that melee monsters hate very much. As long as you are hit by the mage's first ice arrow, you will face the mage's infinite kiting next. Mages who specialize in frost can even slow down monsters infinitely to achieve the desired control effect. Lin Yuan looked at his skill points and found that he still had 1540 points, which was enough to upgrade the ice arrow to a level. After a series of clicks, a system prompt came. It is detected that the C-level skill Frost Arrow meets the upgrade conditions. Do you want to spend 100 skill points to upgrade it to a B-level skill? Click Agree, and Frost Arrow becomes a B-level skill. Ice Lance. Ice Lance, B-level, LV1. Casting time, instantaneous, cost, 300 mana, effect, shoots an ice spear at the enemy, causing 1,500 points of frost damage and reducing its movement speed by 20% for 8 seconds. If the target is already slowed, it will cause triple damage. No cooldown. After the upgrade, Lin Yuan found that Ice Lance had become an instant skill, which made Lin Yuan very happy. Instant skill, with deceleration, this skill is really good. Then Lin Yuan upgraded the Ice Lance to the maximum level. After upgrading to the maximum level, Lin Yuan hesitated. Should it be upgraded to an A-level skill? Chapter 13. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Ice Lance, B-level, old max casting time, instantaneous, consumption, 800 mana, description, shoot an ice spear at the enemy, causing 4,000 points of frost damage and reducing its movement speed by 40% for 8 seconds. If the target has been slowed down, it will cause 5 times the damage. There is no cooldown time. Although the damage of the B-level skill Ice Lance is a bit low, it can slow down the target. The key is that it is an instant skill. If it is upgraded to an A-level skill, it may not be an instant skill. This made Lin Yuan very entangled. While he was entangled, Lin Yuan suddenly remembered that he was cursed when he opened the treasure chest just now. Looking at his panel, Lin Yuan found that he had a negative state called mana loss, curse, mana drain, effect. You lose 2% of your mana per second, lasting for 5 minutes. Lin Yuan breathed a sigh of relief. Phew, luckily it's not a loss of health. Lin Yuan's S-level skill, the Heart of Magic Power, restores 10% of mana per second. This curse only loses 2%, which has no effect on Lin Yuan at all. After opening the treasure chest, Zhang Fan found that Lin Yuan had been in a daze, but Zhang Fan knew that Lin Yuan must be thinking about something, so he did not interrupt him, but looked around vigilantly. Zhang Fan saw that Lin Yuan was no longer in a daze, and asked, Yuan, which way are we going? There are 2 roads in front of them, one leading to the palace and the other leading to the backyard. Lin Yuan thought about it, pointed to the road in the backyard and said, the boss should be in the palace. Let's go see if there are any monsters in the backyard. Zhang Fan naturally had no objection to Lin Yuan's decision. The 2 walked through the corridor and came to the backyard. The strange thing was that there was no monster in the backyard, only a dry pool. When Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan walked to the side of the pool, Zhang Fan suddenly screamed, ah! Lin Yuan turned around and found that Zhang Fan had stepped on a trap and was hanging in the air and swinging back and forth. Don't worry, wait for me to save you. Lin Yuan looked around and found the rope not far away, so he walked towards it. Halfway through, a thin black shadow suddenly appeared behind Lin Yuan. The black shadow held 2 daggers flashing green light and stabbed Lin Yuan in the back. Cunning Timmy, Elite, LV 10. HP, 15,000. Attack power, 800. Stealth, hide your body and do not be detected until the stealth state is cancelled. Backstab, causes 300% damage. Must be used behind the target. Cunning, Timmy will only attack when he is sure that he is in an advantageous position. At a glance, Lin Yuan saw the monster's exaggerated attributes. 4,000. A terrifying number appeared in front of Lin Yuan. Fuck. It's a critical hit. Timmy's skill hit Lin Yuan. If he didn't have a shield, Lin Yuan would have become a cold corpse. After reacting, Lin Yuan fired an ice spear at the monster. 400 reduced the damage by 90%, and the Ice Lance could only inflict a pitiful amount of damage on the monster. Seeing that he had only inflicted hundreds of damage, Lin Yuan was not discouraged. His goal had been achieved. A little frost had appeared on the monster's body, and its movement speed had been greatly reduced. Lin Yuan seized the opportunity to quickly distance himself from the monster. While retreating, Lin Yuan did not forget to continue to use the Ice Lance, -2000, -2000, -4000. That Ice Lance will cause 5 times the damage when hitting a slowed enemy. 3 consecutive Ice Lance hits the monster, and the last one is a critical hit, directly knocking off 1/3 of the monster's health. After the distance is pulled, it becomes the monster's nightmare. It can't get in, and it can't run away. Lin Yuan runs and fights at the same time, and he knows the essence of guerrilla warfare. After 4 Ice Lance shots, the monster falls to the ground. You killed the elite monster Cunning Timmy and gained 500 experience points. After the kill prompt appeared, Lin Yuan ran to the rope and let Zhang Fan down. After Zhang Fan came down, he had a lingering look on his face. Fortunately, I stepped on the trap, otherwise I would have been killed instantly. Zhang Fan watched the whole battle process just now. The damage of the first attack after the monster broke the invisibility scared Zhang Fan. That was 4,000 points of damage. As a shield warrior, Zhang Fan only had 3,200 points of health. If he hit himself, he would be dead. After saving Zhang Fan, Lin Yuan did not forget to touch the corpse. You picked up Timmy's scimitar. You picked up the skill book Stealth. Neither of them can learn the skill book, but the weapon is just right for Zhang Fan. Timmy's scimitar, silver, wearing condition. Level 5. Attributes. Attack plus 100, strength plus 10, agility plus 10. Effect. Increases damage by 10% when attacking from behind. He handed the weapon to Zhang Fan. Here you go. Facing the weapon handed over by Lin Yuan, Zhang Fan was a little hesitant. This is too valuable. I can't help you in the whole abyss. You should sell it for money. After hearing Zhang Fan's words, Lin Yuan directly put the weapon in his hand and said, "Why are you being polite to me?" Seeing that Lin Yuan was still the same as always, Zhang Fan smiled and said, "Then I won't be polite." After equipping the weapon, Zhang Fan stroked the weapon in his hand with an intoxicated look on his face. "I'm going to make a difference." Lin Yuan laughed and scolded Zhang Fan when he saw his expression. The elite monster was killed. In line with the principle that a thief should not leave empty-handed, Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan carefully searched the backyard, but the result was not ideal. The entire backyard was in ruins and there was nothing valuable. The two returned to the corridor and came to the palace gate. After thinking about it, Lin Yuan upgraded the Ice Lance. After spending 500 skill points, the B-level skill Ice Lance became the A-level skill Ice Ray, Grade A, LV1. Cost, 1500 mana, casting time, instant, effect, shoots an icy ray at the enemy, causing 5,000 points of frost damage and reducing its movement speed by 50% for 10 seconds, with a chance of freezing the target in place for 3 seconds. After the skill is upgraded, the skill is still instant, and there is a chance of freezing the target in place on the basis of deceleration. If Lin Yuan is lucky enough and the frequency of triggering is high, the monster may be frozen in place and unable to move. After upgrading the skill to the maximum, Lin Yuan stepped onto the stairs. Before Lin Yuan could get close to the palace, the gate of the palace opened automatically. A majestic voice came from the palace. "Welcome to the realm of anger." Then, a violent figure over 3 meters tall appeared in front of Lin Yuan. Anger incarnation, Samuel projection, hero, LV12. HP, 150000. Attack power, 2000. Sin of rage. When HP is less than 50% or affected by control-type debuffs, the rage state is automatically triggered. Rage. Attack power increased by 100%, attack speed increased by 100%. Destruction smash. Hit enemies within 10 meters in front of you twice, each time causing 100% damage. When in the rage state, there is a 50% chance of using the skill again for a combo after each skill release. Rage. When HP drops to 10%, the rage in the body will explode, restoring 10% of HP per second, lasting 10 seconds, with a cooldown of 5 minutes. Chapter 14. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Long before entering the palace, Lin Yuan had already upgraded his skills to the maximum. Ice Ray, A-level, of max cost, 3000 mana, casting time, instant, effect, shoots a cold ray at the enemy, causing 50,000 frost damage and reducing its movement speed by 80% for 10 seconds, with a high probability of freezing the target in place, which can be stacked. The freezing effect lasts for 3 seconds and has no cooldown time. Seeing the skill effect after reaching the maximum level, Lin Yuan felt much more secure. As soon as Lin Yuan stepped into the palace, the door of the palace slammed shut, blocking Zhang Fan outside. You are very good, much stronger than those weak humans before. The projection of Samuel in the palace spoke. Those humans before didn't even have the qualifications to step into this place. You are lucky. Offer your soul to serve the devil. This god will grant you great power. The voice of Samuel's projection was full of temptation. This is a common method used by the devils in purgatory. These high and mighty devils like to see humans fall under temptation to satisfy their own evil tastes. The devil will only show generosity in front of his most devout believers. Lin Yuan is obviously not among them. If Lin Yuan agrees, he will face eternal slavery, and even his soul after death will be taken away by the devil. The projection of Samuel, sitting on the throne, saw the intention on Lin Yuan's face and sneered. What a greedy human being! Then Mo Ing waved his hand and showed two items: Job Transfer Certificate, Purgatory Mage. Description: with this job transfer certificate, you can transfer to the Purgatory Mage, and transform your original talent into the Fire of Purgatory. Purgatory Fire, Level A, Effect. Increases fire spell damage by 100% and reduces skill consumption by 70% when casting Purgatory-related spells. What a strong talent! Lin Yuan opened his mouth slightly and exclaimed, seeing this job transfer certificate, it would be a lie for Lin Yuan to say that he was not tempted. The profession of Purgatory Mage itself is an extremely powerful hidden profession. In addition, Lin Yuan is very envious of the fact that the talent can be transformed into Purgatory Fire. Lin Yuan's current talent is the lowest level G, and humans have never even awakened such a low talent. The damage reduction of up to 90% made Lin Yuan very uncomfortable. Don't think that Lin Yuan's damage can kill monsters instantly now, that is because of the low level. When Lin Yuan's level goes up, the damage he causes is still the same, but the monster's health and attributes will increase exponentially. It is estimated that around level 20, Lin Yuan's damage will not be enough. The job transfer certificate is only one of them. Another item taken out by the boss also made Lin Yuan's breathing quicken. It is an S-level skill book. Hellfire, S-level, LV1 consumption, 5000 mana, casting time, 5 seconds, skill description, release a large amount of flames to attack enemies within a range of 50 meters in front, causing 50,000 points of fire damage. Enemies killed by the skill have a chance of turning into fire zombies. The cooling time is 15 seconds. Seeing the two things that the boss took out, Lin Yuan exclaimed, wow, it's a hidden profession and an S-level skill. You really spent a lot of money to tempt me, but I won't be fooled. If I kill you, won't these things still be mine? Maybe you have more good things on you. Thinking of this, Lin Yuan looked at the projection of Samuel with much more enthusiasm. In the eyes of Samuel's projection, it was obvious that he was tempted. How about it? Have you thought about it? As long as you become my servant, these two things will be rewarded to you. Samuel's projection looked at Lin Yuan with a slightly contemptuous look. In fact, Samuel's projection didn't think so at all. He would never fulfill his promise. This was all a trap he set up for the smooth invasion of Blue Star. Samuel's projection thought Lin Yuan was moved, but he didn't know that Lin Yuan was just coveting his body. After silently estimating the distance, Lin Yuan raised his hand and fired an ice ray at the boss. 5100. A not too high damage appeared on Samuel's projection, which startled Samuel's projection and then made him furious. Damn reptile, dare to attack the great angry demon. The projection of Samuel has a deceleration effect, which makes him enter a furious state directly, emitting a terrifying aura. In the furious state, the attack power of Samuel's projection increases to 4000 points, and the attack speed also doubles. If it walks in front of Lin Yuan, within 3 attacks, Lin Yuan will die on the spot. Lin Yuan obviously won't give him this opportunity. The spells in his hand continue to condense, and one after another ice ray hits the boss. 5189, 5034 continuous damage hit the slowed down Samuel projection. Fortunately, Lin Yuan also triggered the freezing effect. The 3-meter-tall Samuel projection was frozen in the ice. Beautiful, Lin Yuan shouted happily, which was exactly the effect he wanted to achieve. Then Lin Yuan kept moving, and one spell after another kept bombarding the projection of Samuel. At the beginning, it took Lin Yuan about 1 second to release the skills. After firing more than a dozen skills, Lin Yuan suddenly had an idea and tried to cast spells with both hands at the same time. Don't say it, Lin Yuan really succeeded, and both hands really released spells at the same time. The efficiency of casting has improved a lot. Now Lin Yuan can release a skill every 0.9 seconds on average. Lin Yuan's spells kept firing like a machine gun, and the poor projection of Samuel became a living target, frozen in place, as if a piece of armor made of ice was hanging on his body. Damn it, what kind of magic is this? The frozen projection of Samuel was furious. Despicable human, do you dare to fight me head-on? Lin Yuan, who was constantly releasing skills with both hands, curled his lips when he heard what Samuel projected. Have you been at home for too long and your brain is broken? I am a mage and I don't need to use spells to fight you head-on. Ah, despicable human. You are blaspheming battle, the frozen Samuel projection roared. This looked like impotent rage. 8900. Lin Yuan had no idea how many times he had used his skills. By chance, one of his skills hit the boss's health to below 10%. Then, a large amount of blood and energy burst out from Samuel's projection, and his health slowly recovered. This was when Samuel's projection's last skill was triggered. Lin Yuan looked at it and his face turned pale. Well, we have to start all over again. Lin Yuan's two little hands began to gather spells again. Human, stop casting spells. Let's have a good talk. I can give you more treasures. After Samuel's projection returned to full health, he spoke again. His attitude became gentle, hoping to get Lin Yuan to stop in this way. Chapter 15. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Facing the almost begging tone of Samuel's projection, Lin Yuan remained indifferent, and his casting movements became faster. The frequency of releasing skills has reached once every 0.8 seconds. This made Samuel's projection furious. Damn reptile, I will put your soul into the soul lamp of purgatory and torture you day and night. But this is just to scare the children. Lin Yuan didn't take it seriously at all. After releasing skills dozens of times in a row, Samuel's projection was finally emptied of blood. You killed the projection of the angry demon Samuel. Samuel's hatred plus 20. You gain 10,000 experience. You get 1 evolution point. After killing Samuel's projection, Lin Yuan leveled up 2 levels and reached level 7. After Samuel's projection fell, the palace gate reopened and Zhang Fan poked his head out. Seeing that Lin Yuan was fine, Zhang Fan breathed a sigh of relief and ran over to pat Lin Yuan on the shoulder. I knew it would be you who survived. Lin Yuan responded with a smile and began to collect spoils. Samuel's projection dropped a total of 300 gold coins, 2 skill books, and 3 pieces of equipment. Unfortunately, the skill books were all for warriors, so Lin Yuan handed them directly to Zhang Fan. Frenzy recovery, level B, LV1. Description: consume anger points to restore health points. Every 10 anger points restore 1% of health points. Cooldown time 30 seconds. Burning rage, B level. LV1 passive, increase the upper limit of rage by 10 points. 2 B level skills, tailor-made for Zhang Fan. The passive skill increases rage value, and the active skill restores health, greatly enhancing survivability. The increase in rage value means that more skills can be released, which in turn increases the fault tolerance rate. Since it is a warrior's skill book, I will not refuse it. Zhang Fan did not refuse. After taking the skill book, he immediately chose to study. Why didn't the S-level skill book and job change certificate in the boss's hand drop? Seeing Zhang Fan's excited look, Lin Yuan felt a little unbalanced. It was not until he saw the equipment dropped by the boss that his face looked better. Little Devil Staff, Gold, LV5. Wearing requirements, 40 intelligence points. Attributes, spell damage plus 150, intelligence plus 20, constitution plus 20. Special effects, fire damage increased by 15%. A golden weapon of a magic profession. If it is auctioned outside, it will cost at least 2,000 gold. Holding the staff in his hand, Lin Yuan wanted to equip it. Your intelligence is insufficient, so you cannot equip it. After receiving the prompt, Lin Yuan remembered that he still had free attribute points to use, so he added all 10 free attribute points to intelligence. Lin Yuan's intelligence reached 50 points, and his mana reached an astonishing 103,000. After equipping the weapon, a more than 1 meter long staff appeared in Lin Yuan's hand. There was a little demon head on one end of the staff, which looked quite intimidating. After waving the staff twice, Lin Yuan looked at the other two pieces of equipment. Samuel's gaze, platinum, wearing requirements, Samuel's hatred, attributes, constitution plus 50, intelligence plus 50, agility plus 50, strength plus 100, special effects, demon hatred plus 100%. Damage to demons increased by 50%, note, you can't escape, Samuel is always watching you. Shield of hatred, gold, wearing requirements, 50 points of physical fitness, warrior class profession, attributes, armor plus 120, physical fitness plus 50, strength plus 50, agility plus 25. Special effect, your hatred value increases by 50%, 2 pieces of equipment, one is for warriors. It's a bargain for you. Lin Yuan put the shield in front of Zhang Fan. Zhang Fan had been drooling beside it since he saw the properties of the shield. He wanted it but didn't dare to take it. When he saw Lin Yuan taking the shield, he said hypocritically, "This is not good, why don't you sell it for money?" Lin Yuan took the shield back directly after hearing it. "Good idea, you are right, this gold-level shield should be able to exchange for a lot of money." When Zhang Fan saw Lin Yuan taking the shield back, he immediately became anxious. No, I was kidding, a yuan, brother Yuan, give it to me quickly." After much persuasion, Zhang Fan promised not to pretend in the future, and Lin Yuan gave him the shield. As for the necklace, Lin Yuan equipped it directly. 100% attracting demon hatred is not a big deal at all. Humans and demons are mortal enemies, and it doesn't matter if there is an additional effect of attracting hatred. What's more, this necklace also comes with a 50% increase in damage to demons. This is a magical skill for Lin Yuan. That's it. From now on, I will specialize in killing demons and monsters. Lin Yuan muttered to himself and opened his attribute column. Name, Lin Yuan, level, LV7 HP, 4100. Mana, 104350. Spell attack, 237. Strength, 110, affects physical attack, physical defense, agility, 60, affects critical hit rate, speed, intelligence, 87, affects spell attack, spell defense, physical strength, 82, affects health, resistance, skill points, 2920. Evolution points, 1. Free attribute points, 0. Talent, cooldown reduction, G level. Skill 1, Heart of Magic, S rank. Skill 2, Blazing Barrier, S rank. Skill 3, Ice Ray, A level. Lin Yuan's level 7 panel, his HP is even higher than many level 15 warriors. Strength attribute suddenly became the highest attribute, which made Lin Yuan's mouth twitch slightly. Why do I, a mage, need so much strength? To chop monsters with a staff. But after seeing the other attributes, Lin Yuan's eyebrows were overjoyed. Other spells at this level only have about 30 points of magic damage, but Lin Yuan has 8 times that of others. Lin Yuan noticed that there was an extra evolution point in his attribute column. Killing the boss gave me 1 evolution point. What is the use of this thing? Focusing on the evolution points, I got some feedback, which made Lin Yuan ecstatic. There is actually such an effect, that the function of evolution points is to upgrade talents. For example, if Lin Yuan's current talent is A level, then Lin Yuan can directly spend 1 evolution point to evolve the A level talent into an S level talent, which is extremely precious. Oh, if only my talent was A level, or B level would be fine. Knowing the role of evolution points, Lin Yuan sighed, but Lin Yuan still added this evolution point to his talent. Your talent cooldown reduction, G level, has been detected. Do you want to upgrade it to F level talent? Seeing that even the system has put a question mark on his talent, Lin Yuan's head was filled with black lines. Upgrade talent. Lin Yuan replied unhappily, then the annoying G level talent disappeared and turned into an F level talent. Talent, cooldown reduction, F rank, effect, reduces casting time and cooldown reduction by 10%, reduces skill damage by 80%. The name of the talent has not changed, but the effect has been improved. Not bad, the damage increased by 10%. Isn't this doubled? Lin Yuan fully exerted the spirit of AQ and consoled himself. Yes, for a 90% reduction, a 80% reduction is equivalent to doubling. Chapter 16. You are listening at novelfull.audio. While Lin Yuan was fighting the boss, the red portal on the playground of number 3 middle school began to vibrate abnormally, and it seemed that something was about to come out. Principal Li saw this and his face changed, thinking it was a sign that the demon projection was about to appear. Everyone, prepare for battle. After giving the order, the principal stared at the portal, fearing that something might go wrong, but after waiting for a long time, no monster appeared, which made Principal Li very puzzled. Is this portal broken? Why didn't the portal appear? Lin Yuan, who was in the abyss, also asked. The body of the boss was already cold, why didn't the portal appear? When Lin Yuan was wondering, the palace suddenly shook violently, boom. The huge rocks on the top of the palace kept falling down, and it seemed that it was about to collapse. A huge 3-meter-high stone was about to fall on Zhang Fan's head. Run out quickly. Lin Yuan was quick to pull Zhang Fan to his side and avoid the attack of the boulder, then the two ran out of the door. Just as they reached the door, the whole palace collapsed. Looking at the palace that collapsed in an instant, Zhang Fan said with lingering fear, it was close, I almost lost my life. Lin Yuan on the side had a serious expression, staring at the ruins. After the smoke and dust, a slightly reddish giant snake statue appeared in front of the two. Name, Purgatory Portal. HP 500000. Description: this is a portal leading to the 72nd floor of Purgatory. The moment Lin Yuan saw the portal, he understood, if I destroy this portal, I should be able to pass the level. As he spoke, Lin Yuan fired a frost ray at the portal. 10,000. Seeing that he had dealt tens of thousands of damage, Lin Yuan was overjoyed. I'll continue to look for hell-level abysses after I get out, and try to evolve my talent to S-level. I don't believe that I can still reduce the damage after I evolve my talent to S-level. Lin Yuan was happily imagining the future, but a thick layer of frost suddenly appeared on the Purgatory portal. Your actions angered the angry demon Samuel, who used the frost immunity scroll. The Purgatory portal is immune to frost spells for 30 minutes. Note, if the Purgatory portal still exists after 30 minutes, you will face the crazy minions of the demon. To be called a demon, the level must be at least level 80 or above. Due to the rules, Samuel could not take action directly, but he still spent some money to make the portal immune to frost spells. Samuel is called the angry demon, so he is naturally stingy. Aren't you Lin Yuan awesome? I wonder how you can destroy the portal in 30 minutes without the frost spell. If Lin Yuan cannot destroy the portal within 30 minutes, he will face Samuel's elite demon squad. By then, Lin Yuan might be caught in Purgatory. With Samuel's petty look, Lin Yuan is afraid that he will not be able to escape. After receiving the system prompt, Lin Yuan did not give up and sent another ice ray to the portal. Immune. After getting the feedback, Lin Yuan curled his lips. What a stingy demon. Didn't I just use you as a target and shoot dozens of ice rays at you? Is it necessary to be so angry? I think you should not be called the angry demon, but the punished demon. There are less than 30 minutes left, and the portal still has more than 400,000 health points, and it is immune to frost spells. If it were an ordinary person, he would have been anxious, but Lin Yuan didn't. He had a fearless look on his face. Lin Yuan took a few steps towards the portal. When he approached the portal, Lin Yuan curiously touched it with his hand. Hiss, it's so cold. The frost on it gave Lin Yuan a chill. It's really a huge investment. Lin Yuan shook his head. The frost immunity scroll requires a mage of at least level 60 to produce. Using it to deal with a little mage who is less than level 10 is really a bit of a bully. After Lin Yuan touched the portal, the eyes of the giant snake statue suddenly glowed red, as if mocking Lin Yuan for running out of tricks. In response, Lin Yuan sneered, if the frost spell doesn't work, I'll use the fire spell. Then Lin Yuan silently cast a spell on the spot, and a few seconds later, the giant snake statue was surrounded by flames. 20120, skill 20336 has been released, and the health of the portal began to drop rapidly. In less than 10 seconds, the health was less than 300,000. At this time, scattered red light came out of the eyes of the giant snake statue, and the angry demon Samuel on the other side was obviously in a messy state in the wind, but Lin Yuan's skill damage was not interrupted by the demon's mess. After another 15 seconds, the portal broke into two with a click. At the moment of the break, Lin Yuan seemed to hear faint curses. After destroying the portal, a prompt sound came to Lin Yuan's ears. I don't know if it was an illusion. Lin Yuan felt that the sound was much softer. You have successfully prevented an invasion from purgatory. The ranking list has been updated. Then all the professionals in Tianfeng City received a system prompt. Congratulations to the professionals Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan for successfully killing the final boss of Hell difficulty and destroying the purgatory portal. Experience plus 10,000, reputation plus 1. Congratulations to the professionals Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan for successfully killing the final boss of Hell difficulty and destroying the purgatory portal. Experience points plus 10,000, reputation points plus 1. This was the tip from the Holy Tower, and all the professionals in Tianfeng City knew about it at the first time. The professional forum in Tianfeng City was instantly in an uproar. What? Someone actually cleared the hell-level Goblin Forest. Is there anything special about Goblin Forest? What will it be like after clearing the hell difficulty? The upstairs is mentally retarded, identification completed. You don't even know the hell-level Goblin Forest. I really don't know how you joined the forum. Listen carefully, I will only say it once, in the abyss below level 20, except for the hell level difficulty. The abysses of other difficulties are projections created by the Holy Tower. The purpose is to let professionals get familiar with the environment and monsters in the abyss, and the ultimate goal is to conquer the hell level abyss. The bosses of the hell level abyss are often elite level and extremely difficult to deal with. Some are even hero-level monsters. The Goblin Forest is even more powerful. According to rumors, the final boss is the projection of the angry demon god. Although it is a projection, it is not something that professionals below level 10 can deal with. There was once an elite pioneer team that challenged the hell difficulty of the Goblin Forest, and the final result was annihilation. I don't know if you have seen the prompt just now. There are only 2 people who have conquered the hell difficulty abyss. I boldly assume that at least one of them has awakened the SS level talent, or even both of them have SS level talents. Only with the cooperation of the 2 can they take down the hell level Goblin Forest. There are still people who understand me on the forum. As soon as this person's post came out, it instantly received countless likes. Chapter 17. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Let's not talk about the explosion in the professional forum. Principal Li, who was waiting in the playground, was dumbfounded when he heard the system prompt. Someone cleared the hell level difficulty. Principal Li looked at Li Feng, who was standing aside. Li Feng was also confused. Don't look at me, the prompts from the Holy Tower can't be fake. After saying that, Li Feng laughed. I say, Lao Li, you picked up a treasure. You can conquer the hell level Goblin Forest just after awakening. What will happen in the future? This made Principal Li silent for a long time. Why did Lin Yuan's conquest of the hell level abyss cause such a sensation? This is because the hell level abyss is unique. The emergence of hell level difficulty means that there must be creatures from other planes in it. If the hell level abyss cannot be conquered within a period of time, then the monsters in it may descend on Blue Star. Take the Goblin Forest as an example. In order to send his projection to the Goblin Forest, the angry demon Samuel spent a lot of money. He planned it all. Let the Scourge cult find an opportunity to successfully launch the Purgatory Scourge in Tianfeng City, causing the Abyss riot in advance. At that time, Samuel's projection will be summoned in advance, and after absorbing enough blood, it can gain enough power to destroy Tianfeng City. Unfortunately, Samuel's plan was disrupted. Lin Yuan killed the projection of the demon god in advance and prevented a disaster from happening. Principal Li, who was in a daze, couldn't figure it out. How could Lin Yuan, a weak wizard with G-level talent, and a B-level talent and a shield warrior who was not doing his job, pass the Goblin Forest of Hell difficulty? Is it possible that Samuel's projection does not exist in the copy? No, the prompt just now said that Samuel's projection was killed. How the hell did I get through the hell level? Scratching his head, Principal Li simply gave up thinking about it. No matter how you got through, report them as S-level seeds. Then, Principal Li took out his phone and called Sun Qing, the mayor's secretary. Hello, Secretary Sun, I was just about to tell you about this. It was our number 3 middle school that conquered the hell difficulty abyss. I plan to list these 2 students as S-level seeds. Let me tell you how this process works. Principal Lee's tone was very proud, and his expression was also full of smugness. The person on the other end of the phone heard Principal Lee's words and said that he couldn't make the decision on this matter and needed to consult the mayor. Principal Lee expressed his understanding, and before hanging up the phone, he expressed the hope to receive a reply as soon as possible, so as not to let the meritorious officials shed blood and tears. Lin Yuan naturally didn't know about the various actions of the outside world. He was selecting rewards. You can choose one of the following 3 rewards. Option 1. Get 1000 skill points. Option 2. Obtain 2 B-level skill books that match your profession. Option 3. Get a set of gold suits that suit your profession. There are 3 choices, but in Lin Yuan's opinion, there are actually 2. Option 1 can be directly ruled out. For Lin Yuan, 1000 skill points are just a matter of leveling up. He definitely cannot choose this option, unless Lin Yuan has a brain injury. As for options 2 and 3, Lin Yuan thought about it and chose option 2, although the gold suit is tempting, it is only temporary. When Lin Yuan's level is raised, the gold suit can only be sold for money, and the money obtained may not be enough to buy 2 skill books. Speaking of skill books, Lin Yuan accidentally asked Zhang Fan when chatting if he had ever heard of skills that can be upgraded. In return, Zhang Fan looked at him like a fool. Skill books are at the level you learn them at, so there is no such thing as upgrading. After getting a positive answer, Lin Yuan knew that this must be the credit of the plugin again, so Lin Yuan chose option 2 and got 2 skill books. Spell counter, B level, LV1. Cost, 500 mana, casting time, instant, description, use on a target that is casting a spell to interrupt the spell being cast, making it unable to cast any spell of the same type within 6 seconds. Exploding fireball, LV1. Cost, 800 mana, casting time, 2.5 seconds, description, throws a fireball that can explode, causing 1000 plus intelligence * 2 points of fire damage. After hitting the enemy, it explodes once, causing 800 plus intelligence * 1 point of fire damage. Having gained 2 B-level skills, Lin Yuan was very satisfied. This time, the means of attack have increased again. Just now, Lin Yuan gained another 10,000 experience points, and his level has reached level 8. He has a lot of skill points, so he took advantage of his free time to upgrade all his skills. Forced silence, level A, LV1. Cost, 1200 mana, casting time, instant, description, use on a target to prevent it from casting any spells within 3 seconds. Pyroblast, A level, LV1. Cost, 1500 mana, casting time, 3 seconds, description, throws a huge fireball, causing 30,000 plus intelligence * 1 fire damage. After upgrading to an A-level skill, both skills have been substantially improved. First of all, the forced silence does not need to be used when the opponent is casting a spell, and the effect has changed from silencing a single system to silencing all, which is very practical. As for Pyroblast, there is no big change, just a huge increase in damage. Looking at the remaining skill points, I found that there were more than 2,000, so Lin Yuan directly waved his hand and upgraded both skills to S-level. To Silent Field, S-level, LV1. Cost, 3,000 mana. Casting time, instant, description, silences all enemy units within a 15-meter range, preventing them from casting any spells within 5 seconds. Meteor spell, S-level, LV1. Cost, 5,000 mana, casting time, 4 seconds, description, summons a flaming meteorite with a diameter of 10 meters, causing 100,000 plus intelligence * 1 point of fire damage. Targets in the center of the meteorite will be stunned, and targets on the edge will be knocked away. Awesome! Lin Yuan saw the effects of the 2 S-level skills and exclaimed, the silent field changed from a single target to a group target. When encountering magic monsters or magic professionals in the future, he would first cast a silence. The 5-second silence state was enough for Lin Yuan to kill the opponents several times. The meteor spell was even more powerful, with an attack range of 10 meters in diameter, and also came with 2 types of control, stun and knockback. It would be more convenient to kill monsters in the future. After upgrading the skills, Lin Yuan found that Zhang Fan beside him was staring at him blankly. What are you looking at? Is there something on my face? Zhang Fan heard Lin Yuan ask this and shook his head. Nothing, I'm just looking at a pervert. Lin Yuan, no, why are you still scolding me? How can I be a pervert? Lin Yuan was about to say something, but Zhang Fan walked directly into the portal on the side. Lin Yuan was stunned for a moment, and then walked into the portal. Coming out of the portal, Lin Yuan found that everyone on the playground was looking at him. Principal Li's eyes were filled with suspicion, exploration, and excitement, which was in line with Principal Li's mood at the moment, which was extremely complicated. Look, they are Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan who are ranked first in the ranking. That the voice was from a female classmate. The team of this female classmate was ranked third in the ranking before. After Lin Yuan became the first, their ranking dropped by 1 place to 4th. However, these classmates did not look angry at the moment, but only admired and yearned, but their captain Zhong Juanru was not like this. As the only student who awakened the A-level talent in number 3 middle school, Zhong Juanru proved herself by ranking first in number 3 middle school and third in the whole city. But who knew that such a freak like Lin Yuan would come out halfway? In the ranking, the results from the 2nd to the 10th place were all of ordinary difficulty, and only the 1st place was of the Scarlet Hell difficulty. This is a result that people can't catch up with even if they want to. Chapter 18. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Can you tell me how you killed the demon god projection? Principal Li hesitated for a long time, but still asked, how did you kill the demon god projection? Of course, you killed it with magic. Lin Yuan thought so in his heart, and said so. I just kept using skills on the boss, and I killed the boss. Seeing the innocent Lin Yuan, everyone's mouth corners twitched slightly. Everyone knows that you keep using skills on the boss. The key is what skills you use. The demon god projection can't stand it. Isn't your talent G level? You can kill the boss by reducing 90% of the damage. Principal Li walked up to Lin Yuan and asked in a low voice. Seeing Principal Li sneaking around, Lin Yuan took a small step back and said, my talent is no longer G level, it has evolved to F level. Lin Yuan had a proud look on his face. People who didn't know would think that Lin Yuan's talent had evolved to SS level. Lin Yuan was afraid that Principal Li would not believe him, so he showed his talent directly. Talent, cooldown reduction, F rank, effect, reduce casting time and cooldown time by 10%, reduce damage by 80%. Principal Li, I'm not asking about your talent evolution, I'm asking how you killed the boss. Forget it, no matter how you two killed the boss, you have already made outstanding contributions to number 3 middle school and Tianfeng City. I have listed you two as S-level seed professionals and reported you to the mayor's secretary. I believe there will be results in a few days. Principal Li told the two of them about the conversation he had just had with Secretary Sunday. There have been professionals in history who have awakened extraordinary talents and then hidden themselves. Principal Li classified Lin Yuan as one of these people, so he did not ask any more questions. At this moment, a team suddenly walked out of the portal. Two of these people looked very familiar, and they were Jiang Long and Chen Bin. After Chen Bin came out, he looked around and found that Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan were standing not far from Principal Li, who was saying something in an amiable manner. This scene reminded Chen Bin that these two people should have used the escape scroll. Otherwise, why would Principal Li be so amiable to comfort them? In previous years, the principal would also appear on the playground to comfort those students who had lost their professional qualifications. In Chen Bin's eyes, Principal Li's actions at this moment were the same as in the previous 2 years, except that the objects of comfort had become Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan. After waiting for 1 minute, Principal Li left. While Jiang Long and others went to register, Chen Bin came to Zhang Fan and said, "Are you stupid or not? You have to bring such a waste with you. Your teammates have abandoned you. It will feel better if you become an ordinary person again. If you beg me now, I can still say a few good words in front of young Master Jiang. Maybe if young Master Jiang is happy, he can give you two a job to make a living, which is better than doing manual labor outside." Chen Bin crossed his arms and chattered in front of the two of them, confusing them. "I'm telling you, are you mentally ill? If you are, go get treatment now and don't delay your illness." Zhang Fan interrupted Chen Bin's endless chatter, pointing to the badge on his chest and said, "Open your dog eyes and see clearly, we have already passed the trial and have become official professionals. Chen Bin was stunned by this, and then he looked down and found that Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan were indeed wearing the professional logo on their chests. Impossible. Chen Bin said this in disbelief, his face turning pale and blue. Which team can pass the trial so quickly with a loser? Chen Bin looked around and suddenly saw Zhong Juanru standing not far away, with only two sisters standing beside her. Great, so you relied on a woman to pass the level. I hope you can continue to be a gigolo in the future. Chen Bin has already determined in his heart that the reason why Lin Yuan was able to pass the level was all due to Zhong Juanru. This nonsensical remark made Lin Yuan frown. What nonsense are you talking about? Chen Bin was about to say something when Jiang Long suddenly came over. What are you doing here? Go register quickly, and then go to the abyss of normal difficulty. Chen Bin naturally did not dare to disobey Jiang Long's words, and Chen Bin immediately nodded and responded, I'll go right away, I'll go right away. The nodding and bowing look made people feel disgusted. TSK, what a lackey. Zhang Fan couldn't stand it and muttered. Watch your mouth. Don't think you're great just because you passed the test. Jiang Long said unhappily, then thought of something, walked up to Lin Yuan and said, your talent is gone, and there is no future for you to be a mage. I have a priest's professional certificate at home, which can allow you to transfer to a priest. After a pause, Jiang Long said, of course, the professional certificate is not given to you for free. You will become my retainer in the future and can only serve me. You have to think it over carefully. This time you were lucky enough to pass the novice trial with the help of someone, but it may not be the case in the future. The difficulty of the abyss will become greater and greater, and one less person will make a world of difference in the future. Jiang Long said his purpose in front of Lin Yuan. He said this not on a whim, but after thinking about it. First of all, Lin Yuan has an A-level passive skill, which increases mana and mana recovery. The skill will not disappear after he changes his job to a priest. In this way, a priest with strong mana who only serves himself appears. The priest himself is not good at output, so Lin Yuan's talent of reducing damage output by 90% does not seem so fatal. As for the deeper reason, it is naturally Jiang Long's self-esteem. It is such a pleasant thing to have a mage professional willing to serve you. Jiang Long's calculations are very clear. And his lackeys are also very hardworking. Chen Bin, who was just about to take a step, heard this, his eyes lit up. And he couldn't wait to come to Lin Yuan. Why don't you agree quickly? It's your blessing to be valued by Jiang Xiao. Don't be shameless. Jiang Long heard what Chen Bin said, but he didn't stop him. There were some things he couldn't say too bluntly. Chen Bin's words just touched his heart. Although he didn't show it on his face, he had already accepted in his heart that Chen Bin would be his #1 lackey in the future. Before Lin Yuan could speak, Zhang Fan was furious. Are you done yet? Are you satisfied with being a dog? Watch me tear your dog mouth apart. He walked up to Chen Bin in 3 or 2 steps, raised his fist and hit Chen Bin. Zhang Fan, who was wearing several pieces of equipment, had amazing strength. His fist hit Chen Bin's body, causing the latter to scream. How dare you hit someone? I'm going to report this to the teacher. Chen Bin's skinny body couldn't stand Zhang Fan's beating, and he was nearly dead in a few hits. Seeing his #1 lackey being beaten so miserably, Jiang Long was furious, and fire elements gathered in his hands. You guys are too much, you are so cruel to your classmates. Chapter 19. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Zhang Fan knew when to strike, and he hit Chen Bin several times. Seeing that Chen Bin had lost half his life, he stopped. Zhang Fan thought that the matter was over, but when he heard Jiang Long accusing him, he laughed angrily. Now that I remember that we are classmates, why didn't you say anything when he was barking just now? What's the matter? Are you unhappy that your lackey was hit? After Zhang Fan finished speaking, he saw a fireball coming out of Jiang Long's hand, and he was immediately unhappy. You want to fight, right? I'll accompany you. He took out a weapon and a shield directly from his backpack. The shield appeared in Zhang Fan's hand, and Jiang Long's eyes shrank immediately. Gold equipment. Jiang Long just passed the novice trial, and only gave him 3 blank equipment, and he spent some money to buy them all. Jiang Long relied on his 3 pieces of equipment in his hand, and he was much stronger than Zhang Fan. As a result, Zhang Fan directly took out a gold equipment, which was the most core shield for shield battles. Jiang Long was instantly scared. At this stage, the attributes of a piece of gold equipment are enough to crush 99% of people. Jiang Long would fight Zhang Fan only if he was mentally retarded, but his fireball had already been released, and he had said it. If he didn't fight, he would lose face. But if he fought, Jiang Long took another obscure look at Zhang Fan's weapon. Well, it was silver equipment, so he would definitely lose. When he was in a dilemma, Principal Li came back. "What are you doing?" Seeing Jiang Long unleashing the fireball, Principal Li scolded him with a stern face. "Jiang Long, what are you doing? Can you unleash the fireball on your classmates? This is what I have taught you in the past few years. Skills are always unleashed on monsters in the abyss. Once you switch to a magician, you can do whatever you want." Principal Li was deeply distressed. He dared to unleash skills on his classmates right after passing the novice trial. He had no awe at all. Could such a person really protect humanity when he becomes stronger in the future? Principal Li was not sure. "Oh, isn't it just a friendly exchange between classmates? I apologize to them on behalf of Jiang Long." Not long after Principal Lin came, Vice Principal Chen Qishan also arrived. After arriving, he immediately characterized the matter as a friendly exchange between classmates, and then simply apologized to Zhang Fan and Lin Yuan. His attitude was as perfunctory as possible. In Chen Qishan's heart, Jiang Long's significance was still greater than Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan. Jiang Long's father, Jiang Wen Yuan, was level 45, and was also a hidden professional lawbreaker, with a promising future. In Chen Qishan's eyes, Lin Yuan and Zhang Fan were just lucky guys. Before level 10, he could pass one or two abysses by luck, but after level 10, he became just like everyone else. Over the years, Chen Qishan has seen too many professionals like this, so he didn't take the Holy Tower's tips to heart. So when Chen Qishan found out that Jiang Long was scolded, he came out to rescue him immediately. Jiang Long was relieved to see Chen Qishan and interrupted the spell casting, but he was very depressed because he was scolded by Principal Li for this matter. He hated Zhang Fan and Lin Yuan in his heart. Principal Li wanted to teach Jiang Long a lesson, but Chen Qishan tried to smooth things over, so he didn't know what to say, but still snorted unhappily. "Remember, this won't happen again." When Chen Qishan heard what Principal Li said, he responded with a smile on his face, "Sure, sure." After that, he took Jiang Long away first. Yuan, why did you pull me just now? Jiang Long's soft fireball can't hurt me at all." Zhang Fan was very unhappy when he saw Jiang Long walked away as if nothing had happened. "If he dared to release the spell just now, I would hit him in the face with my shield and knock out a few of his teeth." These words made Principal Li raise his eyebrows and hit Zhang Fan on the back of the head, and the latter cried out in pain. Lin Yuan had been expressionless just now. After seeing Zhang Fan being frustrated, he spoke, "We can't take the initiative in the city. This violates the city's regulations. It doesn't matter if you hit Chen Bin, but if you touch Jiang Long, it will be difficult to explain to his father." After speaking, Lin Yuan looked at Principal Li. "Principal, is there anything else you want to see us?" Lin Yuan's words just now made Principal Li look at him with new eyes. He is young, capable, and knows how to endure. Principal Li couldn't help but marvel at Lin Yuan's character. This is not the character of a young man at this age. He should be as outspoken as Zhang Fan, straightforward, and not care about the consequences. Lin Yuan thought a lot. The other party has a backer, and beating him might be very troublesome, so Lin Yuan didn't do it. It's not uncommon to beat the younger one and then attract the older one. If you want to beat him, just beat him to death with a stick, so there will be no trouble. Lin Yuan's character has always been that I won't offend others if they don't offend me, but if someone offends me, I will retaliate tenfold. Principal Li obviously thought of this, but he didn't point it out, because he knew that Lin Yuan was a person with a bottom line, and such a person would not do things that harm humanity. "I just received a call from Secretary Sun, who said that it is not impossible to list you as S-level seeds, but you need to prove yourself." Principal Li stated his purpose. "Prove? How can you prove it? Can't you prove it by being the first in the Goblin Forest of Hell difficulty?" Zhang Fan asked in confusion. Lin Yuan naturally had the same attitude, but he knew that since Principal Li could say this to them, he must have his reasons. Principal Li took the two of them to a deserted place nearby and whispered, "Let me tell you this, there are only 5 S-level seed places this year. It is said that 2 have been selected. You can only fight for the remaining 3 places. I don't know what happened this year. There are many outstanding professionals. With the 2 of you, there are 20 candidates in total, more than double the number of previous years, but there are only 5 places. Although you have cleared the Goblin Forest of Hell difficulty, you still have to compete with others." After Principal Li explained, Lin Yuan understood. "Then what should I do? Do I need to fight?" Principal Li shook his head. "You haven't even reached level 10, and you haven't learned many skills. There is no point in fighting." After a pause, Principal Li said seriously, "The allocation of places this time requires you to enter a special abyss, and be ranked according to the final score given by the Holy Tower. The top 3 will receive the treatment of S-level seeds." This time Lin Yuan understood. "It turned out to be the abyss. I am good at this, just rush all the way, I can get you first or second in a minute." Principal Li saw Lin Yuan's confident look and laughed in his heart. "You will know when you enter the abyss, it will definitely leave a deep impression on you." At this time, Principal Li's phone rang again. He took out his phone and saw that it was the mayor's secretary Sun Qing calling. Principal Li walked a few steps to the side and answered the phone. After hanging up the phone, Principal Li's expression was a little helpless. There was a small problem. Principal Li hesitated to speak. "Is the quota thing a failure?" "It doesn't matter, Principal, it doesn't matter if there is no S-level quota. The quota of S-level seeds is very precious in the eyes of ordinary people," but Lin Yuan really didn't take it seriously. With his current upgrade speed, he will sooner or later leave his peers far behind. Chapter 20. You are listening at novelfull.audio. Principal Li was still thinking about how to start the conversation, but when he heard Lin Yuan's words, he immediately replied. "That's not the case. There is no problem with the quota." He patted his chest and assured. "Don't worry, the quota allocation this time is fair and equitable, there will be no shady dealings. Secretary Sun called me just now and wanted you 2 to team up with others. I'll be frank. You know Zhong Juanru, she's also from number 3 middle school. Her father's name is Zhong Bai. Zhong Juanru's father is the new mayor." Zhang Fan exclaimed. Even Lin Yuan was very surprised when he heard the news. "Hasn't she been selected? Why is she teaming up with me?" Principal Li glanced at Lin. "It's all because of you." "Because of me?" Lin Yuan was puzzled. Zhong Juanru awakened her A-level talent. She was the first person in number 3 middle school to pass the novice trial. Before you made the list, her team ranked 3rd in the city. After you made the list, she became 4th. Little girl, I am a little bit unconvinced. I want to know where I lost to you, so I want to take this opportunity to compete with you." After Principal Li finished speaking, he winked at Lin Yuan. "Mayor Zhong is a level 55 Swift Ranger, it's time to show your masculine charm, you must not miss this good opportunity." With a teasing tone, he encouraged Lin Yuan to win the mayor's daughter. "Principal, stop joking. How could the mayor's daughter like me?" After understanding the whole story, Lin Yuan was at a loss whether to laugh or cry. "Let's form a team, I hope it won't cause any trauma to her heart." Zhang Fan, who was standing by, heard this and nodded in agreement. "How can she be so desperate to challenge a pervert like you? But this is only limited to the first level. I won't continue to team up with them after level 20. Lin Yuan thought for a moment and added. "Understood." Principal Li nodded to show that he understood. After Lin Yuan agreed, Principal Li made another phone call. After a while, 2 beautiful girls exuding youthful aura appeared beside the 3 of them. "Okay, everyone is here. You are all classmates. Get to know each other first. This time the abyss is a little special and unusual. It won't hurt for you to communicate in advance." After giving instructions, Principal Li left, leaving the 4 people here to look at each other. Seeing that Lin Yuan had no intention of speaking first, one of the tall women took the lead and said, "Let me introduce myself first. My name is Zhong Juanru, my profession is an archer, my talent is A-level Eagle Eye, and I have 3 C-level attack skills. This is my best friend Wang Shui, my profession is a priest, with B-level talent, and 2 healing skills. Talent, Eagle Eye, A-level, Effect 1, increase attack distance by 30%, Effect 2, increase critical strike chance by 50% for the first attack on the enemy, and increase critical strike rate by 10%. As soon as the talent was revealed, it was already full of oppression. Zhong Juanru's sharp eyes kept looking up and down at Lin Yuan, trying to see through him. Lin Yuan ignored Zhong Juanru's eyes and secretly commented in his heart, "A little girl with a strong desire to win, but this talent is really good." The first effect increases the attack distance, which means that in the future only Zhong Juanru can hit others, and others can't hit her. The second effect is even more powerful, the critical strike rate of the first attack on the enemy is as high as 50%. When Zhong Juanru's level is raised, if she wears a set of critical strike equipment and stacks the critical strike rate to 100%, the damage reaches a certain level. Even Lin Yuan may not be sure to take her 100% critical strike arrow. The ladies had already spoken first, and Lin Yuan introduced himself. "Lin Yuan, my profession is a mage, and this is my best friend Zhang Fan, a professional shield warrior." The self-introduction couldn't be simpler, and he didn't even say what level of talent he had or how many skills he had mastered. Wang Shui beside Zhong Juanru was very dissatisfied. What? He didn't say anything at all. Seeing this, Zhang Fan beside him hurriedly came out to smooth things over. "My talent is A-level solid as a rock, and I have mastered 3 B-level skills. As for a Yuan, you will know his skills when you enter the abyss." As soon as Zhang Fan finished speaking, he attracted everyone's exclamation. 3 B-level skills. A-level talent. The first voice was from Wang Shui, who was now covering her mouth with her hands in surprise and said, "You actually mastered 3 B-level skills, that's amazing." Hearing the compliment, Zhang Fan smiled embarrassedly. "Just average, 3rd out of 3. Lin Yuan was surprised that Zhang Fan's talent had become A-level. "Wasn't you a B-level talent before? How did you become A-level?" "Ahahaha, I just cleared the abyss of hell difficulty, and was given 2 reward options. One is a set of silver equipment, and the other is an evolutionary talent. I thought about it, equipment is only temporary, and talent is lifelong, so I chose the evolutionary talent." After Zhang Fan explained, he posted the talent he had just obtained. Talent, solid as a rock, A-level, Effect 1, reduces damage received by 20%, Effect 2, gain a shield of 10% of maximum health every minute. This talent is amazing, it's simply born to be beaten. After looking at the talents, Zhang Fan sent out 3 more B-level skills: Spell Reflection, Burning Rage, Violent Recovery. Each of them is a genuine B-level skill. Wang Shui looked at Zhang Fan with a little admiration, and even Zhong Juanru looked at Zhang Fan with admiration. "Well, you have my recognition." The cold words and the tense expression almost made Lin Yuan laugh. In order to hide his emotions, Lin Yuan took the initiative to ask, "When are we leaving?" Zhong Juanru thought about it and replied, "Half an hour later, let's prepare first and then gather at the Holy Tower. The abyss is there." Lin Yuan nodded. "Okay, see you in half an hour." After the two sides separated, Zhang Fan took the initiative to propose, "We have to prepare a few more things." Lin Yuan did not. "Yes, I agreed." Then Zhang Fan took Lin Yuan to the market. "Why did you bring me here?" Lin Yuan asked in confusion. Looking at the busy market, Zhang Fan replied confidently, "Of course, it's to prepare for logistics." Then, Zhang Fan bought a bunch of barbecue supplies and ingredients, and bought a tent before leaving. Half an hour later, Zhong Juanru was stunned when she saw the 2 people carrying large and small bags. "You prepared so many things." Lin Yuan was a little embarrassed and didn't answer. Zhang Fan replied happily, "It's better to be prepared, the time in the abyss is so long, you have to prepare more things." Hearing Zhang Fan's answer and seeing the tent on his shoulder, Zhong Juanru fell into deep thought. Fortunately, they didn't wait long, and the mayor's secretary Sun Qing found them. "I say, miss, you have already confirmed the quota, why do you have to suffer this?" Zhong Juanru was unhappy when she heard this, and retorted, if others can come, why can't I come? I'm not an embroidered pillow. Don't underestimate me. I'm no worse than others.